Hi guys, it's Amy with Aim to Plan, and today I am here with a planner setup video. So, it is finally time. I have been wanting to do this video for a while now, but I actually started doing the video and realized that my personal planner was just way too full to be able to add any pages in. And so I did record a planner flip through video first, cleared out all of the pages, and so now it is much slimmer and it has room to grow. So I am excited about this video. This is going to be me talking about what I am looking for in September and hopefully moving into 2024. Moving into 2025, I guess I should say. It's not 2024. I will definitely use it for 2024, but it will be my setup for 2025, at least initially. Always subject to change. I love being able to change out my personal planner system as often as I need to. And so I never, put myself in the box or like set it in stone where I can only use a certain system for the entire year. I just don't enjoy that. And so I give myself the flexibility to use what I want and make these decisions early so that way I'm aware of what I have, but also I'm okay with changing it. So with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and show you very quickly. Like I said, I did record a video flipping through all of the pages, and so now I took out all of the old pages, and what I have in here now are the Work Plus Life, just like basically the beginning pages, just in case I use that for whatever reason. It is outdated, so I don't know that I would use it, but it is there. Plus, it's nice to have my name page that I never write on. And then I left in all of these daily pages. I think for September, I am going to go back to daily planning. And so that is one of my things. And then I also had these pages in here, just because this is what I was planning to use for time blocking, and so they're in here. It is a current planner, so it is 2024, and so because it's current, I decided to go ahead and leave it in here just in case, I don't know, I get like a random bug and decide to like go back to time tracking. I don't think I will, but it's current. I'm going to leave it in here, and I wanted to go ahead and show you because the stack is like still right here on my desk, doing nothing. It's a stack of all the pages that I pulled out of this planner, and so it's very, very, very full, and the cover too. All right, so all that was in here, and now it's much slimmer. All right, and so for the beginning of 2024 and for a couple of months in 2024, I was really doing time blocking using these pages, and just kind of tracking, not on this page, on these pages. I was just tracking my time and like splitting it into categories. Again, I don't know that I would do that again starting in September, but the pages are here for that. I was also doing daily planning, and so my daily planning was on these pages, and it is set up right now where it's a daily schedule. It goes from 6:30 all the way to what is essentially 11 o'clock at night, and so this side has the time, and then this side is basically a journaling space, and it is meant to be a day on 2 pages, so this is meant to be one entire day, both sides of it. And it was this planner, or like these pages, are a tool, right? So tool planner, it was initially letter size, and so what I did was cut off the top part, the parts that had like the date and the calendar and all of that type of stuff, and so it then turned into what you can see here is like an undated planner. And so what I do usually is just kind of like put the date right here somewhere, and then just use it as like events, to-dos, tracking all the different things, a journaling space, all of that type of stuff. Now, because in January and February, what I was realizing when I was flipping through my planner was like in January and February, I decided to try to combine everything into these planners, and that did work. I really actually enjoyed that. But then starting in March, going into April and some of the summer months, I did split out into my specialty planners. And so if you know me, you know I love multiple planners. And so because I have those multiple planners, I don't anticipate that this will get a ton of usage. So I don't know if I need the daily pages, right? But these daily pages are in here. If I decide that I want to just like have a ton of writing one day, I am just going to be able to use that if I need to, if it's a very busy day. But the heart of my system in September is going to be this monthly layout. One of the things that I noticed, especially with my personal planner, it's not so much that I need a space for the events, because I do have that on my Google Calendar. I track it usually somewhere. But what I'm going to do is for September, move into tracking it on a monthly and then breaking down all of my things into tasks, and just using task lists and journaling space that way. And so this will be the heart of what I do. So I'm going to show you what this looks like, right? July and August here are like outdated, right? For the sake of like, we're going to start with September, right? So what I'm going to do is right here in September, I'm going to try to use the monthly layout as a monthly layout. It's going to be where I track all of the big events that are happening for September. And I am doing this because like in July and in August, I am in a mini, I am right now, and in July I was as well. I was in a mini happy planner that I converted to a monthly, and it actually is working. I really enjoy it. It gets very messy. I have tons of notes, tons of meetings, tons of things. You saw like all of my sticky notes here, right? So the monthly is absolutely working, but especially right now in August, these sticky notes are all tasks. And so I didn't have a place to put them, so I'm just sticking them with the day. And you can see it looks very messy, right? And so I need a task list. And so this monthly will serve that purpose for me. So of course, events, big appointments, things like that will go here. I don't know that I would use these pages, to be perfectly honest with you, but they are here. It could be where I just decorate it just to have fun with it. But what I really need is going to be the monthly and these task lists. So I'm just going to rate all of my things in this section. I might go in and decorate it just because I love to use stickers and keeps me in my planner, but I'm going to just rate all of my to-do lists here. And this is my personal planner. So the things that I do in my personal catch-all planner are track my events that will be on the monthly, and then just make sure that I'm logging and tracking all of the things that I need to do. So whether it's buying something or doing something for the kids, all of those things need to go somewhere. And so that is what these task lists will be for. I also just like, you can, if you know the monthly layout, it has like these journaling spaces. And so I will have the space to journal, and I don't ever use it currently for anything. And so this is what I'm anticipating, is that I will be able to just kind of use most of this, right? I got to figure out something with the dashboard, and I'm not going to use it currently at all. But if I need to, I can definitely take these daily pages right here and just add it right here. I would personally probably just tape it together and then just move into the daily pages like that, and just go with that method. Right now, I love this planner. It's such a cute planner, the monthly planner that I got from Hobby Lobby. But I also have my own system. Like you can see here, I've got my own cover. I've made my covers, its own expanders. It matches with everything else I've got in my space. So even though I love this cover, I am going to go ahead and break down this planner and combine these two things together. So the way that I am going to do this is actually, I'm going to leave everything that I'm not using in here, and I'm just going to start with September. Right, I'm actually going to do it this way, right? And I'm going to go in here to September, all right? And how will I do this? I think what I will do is just combine it like this, right? So again, I already have a planner in here, September, October, November, and December, that is current. That's for my time tracking. And I do like to have my time tracking first. Then I'm going to move these pages right here. Oh my gosh, like I don't know why it did not go on the discs very well, but all right, we're gonna put those pages in here, right? And that's September monthly, another September monthly, and then I have all of these daily pages right here that I'm actually going to move into September. And there's a smaller stack here of these pages, so I'm going to basically move all of these pages like this. So just pretend I moved these pages off the disc and back on the disc, right? So I am putting September basically in the front, all right, of the daily pages, the tool daily pages, right? So again, like how this is set up right now, it's got the hello page and like the yearly overview. Then it's got a couple of dividers, which I'll definitely move around in September. Then it's got the Work Plus Life Planner that is for potential time tracking. And then it has the monthly spread, the dashboard, and then my checklist from the monthly layout, followed by the tool pages. Okay, so Work Plus Life, monthly layout, daily pages, right? And I'm gonna do the same thing for October. So work plus life, monthly layout, and since all of my daily pages are here in September, I know that daily pages will go here. I just won't add them, right? So now at this point, it's just gonna be work plus life, monthly planner, and then for December, work plus life, and then monthly planner. All right, so that's all of 2024, all right? And because I have the room and because I love to be able to, again, just know initially what I want to do for 2025, I am going to go ahead and move January 2025 through December 2025 over here as well, right? So at this point, it's just moving over the monthly pages for 2025. The monthly layout pages, right? So again, like the monthly spread, the checklist, all of those things, right? I love being able to consolidate and keep everything together. So I hardly ever leave a planner intact. Like, I mean, hardly ever. Like, I would say rarely. Very, very, very rarely do I leave pages together. And like the entire planner with like the discs and the covers and everything together. I don't know that I ever do that. Like, I don't have a single planner that's like that, honestly. So I always change it up. And so the way that, for me, that makes sense is to change it up to combine things, right? So all the things that go together are put together. As soon as I make a plan for it, I try to put it together. And if I don't put it together, I at least make a note to myself. And I put a note, right, like, hey, don't forget you've got that monthly planner that you wanted to use for 2025, and I'll put a note to myself. That's just how I like to do it, so that way nothing gets lost in my planner room and in my planner supplies. Okay, so I do have more daily pages too, but just taking a look here at how full this has gotten, I will have to leave the daily pages for a later date, right? So look at this. It's full now again. I've removed pages, but now it's back full again. But I am at this point now set up for September 2024 all the way through December 2025. And again, as I mentioned at the beginning, it is where I am totally okay with changing it up. I have set it up, but that doesn't mean I have to use it for all the way until December 2025. It just gives me like an initial game plan for all of those months. And so I am excited. I'm ready. I'm glad to be back in the classic for September. And so I'm excited about using the monthly layout. That will be a little bit different for me for personal planning. And so we'll see how it goes. It could be where I use it in September and decide it is an awful system for me personally, for my personal catch-all system. And so it could be where I move those pages out and move it somewhere else. But that's why I love the Dispel system. I personally, like I've already mentioned multiple times, I like to combine all the things that I want to use together, and so that's how I did it. And like for September, it is, you know, these work plus life planners pages for time tracking, followed by the monthly pages for all of my personal catch-all stuff, right? And then that is followed by these daily pages, which I'm in September going to use as needed. I'm not going to worry about doing it for every single day. But that is the plan. It's set up right now for September, October, all the way through December 2025. And, you know, things will come in, things will go out, and that is okay. I wanted to show you what is left on here. It is basically like all the extra papers, but it's basically the cover, the hello pages, and the yearly overview pages. And then it has July and August, and that is all. And because it's all outdated, well, actually this is not outdated, I'm gonna take this, but these 2 months are outdated. I take those pages and put them with my outdated pages, and the covers go with the rest of my covers. And then this, I think I should put it in here, right? I have Work Plus Life pages to know that it comes from the Work Plus Life planner, and now I'm gonna put these pages in here because I'm going to use those as well. All right, all set up for 2024, the remainder of 2024, especially September 2024, and we will see if this changes over time. I'm sure it will, but that is my setup. I'm excited to have plans for 2025, which is to me crazy that we're even considering it, but sometimes you just need to know, and I'm a planner, I need to know. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel, and until the next video, Bye, guys.